We've seen the Commander on-road, and we've seen it off the beaten path. Now it's time to talk to one of the 4x4 industry's leading critics, four-wheel and off-road magazines, Rick Peiwei. Rick, welcome to the show.
Hey, Tommy, thank you.
Now, this is getting out of my area of expertise, which is why we have you here. Talk to us about how long you've been in the industry and where you came from.
Well, I've had the editorship of Four Wheel and Off-Road magazine for 5 years, been with the magazine for 10, and for 20 years before that I had my own four-wheel drive shop in Phoenix. So I've had a little bit of experience driving four-wheel drive vehicles.
So, I mean, this is who you are to a large degree. I mean,
this is it. This is my passion. This is what I love to do.
I mean, kind of the spirit of Jeep, I guess, is the same as the spirit of an off-roader. You like to test yourself, like see what you can do, see what your vehicle can do.
Right. Not just yourself, but the vehicle and how you interact with it.
Now, one thing that jumped out at me, they call this trail rated. Now, what is trail rated? Is that a Jeep term? Is that an industry term?
It's their own term. It's Jeep's own term for their own criteria that they rate their vehicles. Not all vehicles will necessarily be trail rated. The ones that are have certain indications of being able to go over rocks, through streams, and perform well off-road.
Now, obviously, from your job, you have to spend some time at a desk, but this is where you like to spend your time, so I'm not going to hold you up any longer. We got the Tetons in the distance, Jackson Hole right there between us, Curtis Canyon where we're going to turn you loose. Have at it.
Hey, thanks. Well, in my opinion, the shock valving and dampening of the Jeep Commander is just right for rutted trails, and they've really tightened it up for the on-road use, but for the off-road use, it's still supple enough so you can crawl over some obstacles. But even on dirt roads, it handles pretty nicely. Just sling it around corners and have a lot of fun with it. What we're driving in this Commander is a Hemi V8, and it has 330 horses and 375 foot-pounds of torque. It's also the multi-displacement model, which means they have a mechanism that will actually cut off up to 4 cylinders for better fuel economy when you're driving down the road under certain situations. As a general rule, you'll never notice that happen. You can't even tell it's working. But it can help you with about 1 or 2 miles per gallon in fuel economy. It's great for towing, too. This thing will tow a boat, no problem. 7,200 pounds towing capacity. So the Quadra-Trac transfer case is a full-time unit with a 2.72-to-1 gear reduction. So when the going needs to be very slow or a lot of torque needs to be applied, just slip it into low range. And in fact, it just doubles your power. Now, coupled with that, if you choose the Quadra drive option, your front and rear axles also have electronic limited slip differentials. And what that does, when hooked to this transfer case with a computer, it senses when one of the wheels is slipping. It'll stop it from slipping, forcing the power to the other tire that does have traction, and that keeps you going. And it's all automatic and super simple to use. That's what really makes it such a good off-road four-wheeler. This is the sort of stuff you wouldn't want to be going fast over. Just creep nice and slowly. Make sure you're in first gear, which is a little bit difficult with this type of gated shifter. You have to keep looking down at the instrument panel to find out what gear you're in instead of actually feeling it with your hand. Okay, we're caught here in a thunderstorm, the backside of the Gros Ventre Range in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, with the beautiful Grand Tetons in the background. Going to be going up some of these little roads that have some wood chips put on them and see how the traction is. Especially in the rain, it's generally a little bit more difficult. We're going to find out just how difficult it is. Jeep is really in a league of its own because of its advanced four-wheel drive system that makes driving on difficult terrain pretty much of an easy item to do. The other manufacturers' vehicles don't have such an advanced system, so although they're fine 4x4s in their own right, they generally can't get as far as the Jeep can into the backcountry. That's what keeping the brand pure and the heritage true is all about. Otherwise, you just have another four-wheel drive that may not be able to make it up the hill.
Don't go away. There's more Test Drive coming up.